Milanowski, and I'm going to be your host for Wisconsin Wellness Retreats. I offer them actually once a year, the extended retreats, 4 days, 3 nights, and it's packed full of different things in the program. And that's what we're here for you right now is to extend and show you what's in our program. So the retreat's coming up. It's May 14th through the 17th, and it's going to be a wonderful event. As we know, Spirit will lead us to everything we need to do. So hopefully you guys get this, and I'm going to just keep on going because this is for you. This is for everybody that comes in with groups or are on the verge of like, I'm by myself. I don't know if I should come here. What if I don't know everybody? What if I don't know? What if they don't like me? What's going on? And I got to tell you, all those things came into my head and my being when I would start doing other retreats. Like I would go out and do some things by myself. And for somebody that is very sensitive and just basically working and healing on her own anxiety, I wanted to offer this, guys, to you. That's why I'm offering this to you, is that so you can see these beautiful people, how nourishing they are and how compassionate they are, and how we work with different things and the program to start it. So we're going to do the inner child celebration. And so I picked this young little lady just to do that. And in the beginning is the welcoming committee. And that is DJ Vicky, Kim Godfrey, and me. And Kim and Vicky will be outside the doors or inside, right inside, to help you with your luggage or whatever you need, some information, and then take you to registration. And that's where you will see me. And we'll go over the facility and we'll escort you to your rooms, kind of deal. And so that's what the outside looks like and the facility. As you notice, it's a beautiful facility. It's very roomy. All the bedrooms have their own, it's very roomy, and they also have their own bathrooms. So it's kind of nice. We also have on-set outside bathrooms too in the facility. And right behind here is the forest. And so you'll start seeing the pictures of the forest. So when you come in, we open up at 9 a.m. till 12:30. And in that time, you could register at your leisurely, and then you could do whatever you need to do. It's open floor right now till 1 o'clock, and that's when we go into circle. So you could experience all the hiking trails or just relax in your room or do whatever you need to do. It's all up to you. It's your time. Here's some of the hiking trails and everything like that for us throughout this process. You know, it shows you where you're going from Madison to over to Bethel Horizons, and Art Venture Center is where we're at. And so we give you all this information. Here's the layout of the building, and here's some of the rooms. We have four types of rooms you could choose from. Single occupancy, as you see on the first picture. And there's only one room left on that one. There's triple occupancy. As you see, it's very roomy. The bathroom is up toward in the front of the room. And then we have extra long twin size occupancy. And then double occupancy. So all these little things is here to help you throughout your time and give you that extra space. That's why I love this place. As you see, the big floor openness of the area where the seating and where we're going to be doing the ball and the music and just all of our activities. This is what our circle usually looks like in the beginning of time. And here's some of the retreats that we've had over the years. I've been doing the retreats since 2020, and it's been very fun. It's been very fun. It's very healing, even for everybody. I get a lot of people that come back. As you'll see some of the pictures, some of the same faces are coming on throughout time through this. So we're just working on different activities and different programs of each retreat is themed differently. This is our last retreat, was the Witchy Poo Within Us. And so we all dressed up like witches. And what we did for our events is we create our own brooms, our own wands. We got dressed up. We got our hair done and our makeup done. It was absolutely fantastic. And so we're just little moments of that. And here's some outdoors is a blackout zone. So around 10 o'clock at night, stars are everywhere. The cosmos are everywhere. The Milky Way you can see. absolutely phenomenal. We usually sit there, relax, wait for the wolves to howl at 10 o'clock, 10:30, and there comes the nighttime. And it's just absolutely beautiful. We have different rooms in the facility of teaching and just experimenting things. So here's the highlight.
Yeah.
The events, right? The events. So all the events are basically heart center events. Some of them are with our community so we can get to know each other. And throughout the time, like Thursday night is going to be show and tell. It is a childlike game that anybody's going to bring something and they're going to just talk about it. And it's a great opener. It's a great thing to connect with people, and so we're going to be working with that night. And so, what's going on here is a Sufi dance. The Sufi dance is a wonderful dance to open up your heart center, to get to know and connect, a deep connection. And it's really important. So, here's some of that things. Some of the other things we're going to do is we're going to make mandalas, we're going to make bracelets. I just made this bracelet. I put it on Wisconsin wellness retreats, right? So, everybody gets to make a bracelet. And here's the kicker. You're going to pull out a hat of a name of somebody and you're going to make them the bracelet. So you get to make a bracelet, right, Emily? You get to make a
Yeah.
bracelet for somebody else, not for yourself. For yourself, it's a beautiful bracelet. They all have little charms of different kind of charms of earthy matters and all different kind of beads, all different colors, all different things. And so, some of these things are just incorporated to connect with people so you could come alone. It's okay, throughout the time. So we're going to be talking about all these different things with our facilitators. And the first thing we're going to be talking about is something that I host every morning, about Friday and Saturday mornings and throughout the time, is a energy called Sikkim energy. It's also called all love. And in this energy, it's seventh dimensional energy. It is not Reiki because a lot of us are Reiki practitioners, but it's a very high frequency. And it's a lot about release. It's a lot about deep connection. It's a beautiful energy. And if you want to join us through that process, we go through different meditations and different activities throughout the time. Now, at any of these events, if you do not feel like you want to join them, that's fine. Let me know. You might want to, we have off craft areas that we have, and people will do crafting, and they'll go on a hike, do different things. They might want to stay in their room and relax and journal or whatever they want to do. Remember, this is for you, completely for you. It's for your wellness. That's what it's made. A little bit about the pictures before we bring Kim into it. She's going to talk a little bit about forest bathing, and we're not doing that Sunday morning. We're going to be doing it Friday. Friday, that was last year's Friday morning, and she's going to take everybody out. As you notice, look how beautiful this forest is. Absolutely beautiful. You could go in small groups. You could go with Kim. You could do what you need to do. And it's just a beautiful time to connect with you and the plants, you and the trees, right? So here's just a little bit about, here's one of the other rooms kind of deal. And now what we're going to do is talk with our facilitator. So first it's going to be Chris, and Chris, tell us what you're going to offer us.
I have quite a few exciting activities, but first I want to say hello and welcome. And I'm so excited to be a part of this retreat. This will be my third time as a participant, but my second time as a facilitator. So this is just such a blessing to be a part of this and work with all of you. So throughout the weekend, the first thing that we're going to be doing is connecting with our inner child through some journaling. And that's I'm going to provide you some guided prompts. You're going to have the opportunity to write about that, and then we will be sharing that within the group. And the hope for that, again, is just to get us more in touch with our inner child, within ourself, but then also be able to connect to the community that we are a part of for the weekend. And then I forget what day it is, but then I think it's Friday. We're going to be doing a workshop where we are going to be creating some dioramas, and I will show you an example of that. But before we get to that, we are going to be doing a guided meditation that's going to ask you to tap into your inner child, reconnect with that inner child, the creativity, the imagination, those parts of you that did believe or maybe still believe in dragons and unicorns and fairies, and just play and being messy and let go of that perfectionism, and just really have fun. Before the guided meditation, we will be doing a community altar to honor our inner child and all children of the world. I will be bringing the things for the altar, but I do encourage you, if you have anything that you want to bring to add to the altar to make this more personal, because this altar is all of ours. It's not mine. It belongs to all of us. It's the community altar. If you have something that represents your inner child, represents childhood in general, or you just want to represent children, their creativity, their imagination, the innocence, right? Please bring that, and there's going to be an opportunity for you to add that to the altar. After the altar, that's when we go into the guided meditation. And then after that, we are going to get playful, imaginative, and hopefully messy. We are going to be creating something similar to this. This is a little diorama that I made this last year for Halloween. Ours is going to, I mean, this is great and playful, but I hope ours is going to be a little bit more playful and messy. So I will be bringing all of the material that you will need. It will be magazine cuttings, paper, little figurines, beads, gems. I mean, anything that you can think of, seashells. I will probably bring more than you need, but I want you to use everything that is there. And also, if you have something particular that you want to bring to incorporate into this diorama, please feel free to bring that. I am going to say, just remember that these are going to be kind of small. So we don't want to bring a big stuffed teddy bear or dump truck, because we want to fit it. So think of stuff like doll size house. Okay. Yep. That's perfect, Kathy. Yes. I even have Hot Wheels that we can incorporate. Yes. Yeah, so I think, Kathy, you bringing those up is it's making me think about if you have a spirit animal or a particular guide that you want to incorporate into this. Because we are also going to infuse or enchant these with magic. And I'm going to have a couple different options for you to do that. We can do a prayer, we can do a blessing. I'm also going to have a sheet to teach you how to do signals. So if you would like to do a signal, or you just want to do a mantra, or you don't want to infuse any magic, that's going to be your option. But we are going to have that opportunity to do something special to help us stay connected to this inner child and represent our ourselves, right? In that more playful part of ourselves, where we're not dealing with all of these responsibilities. And I forgot to mention, the diorama is going to represent that playscape, right? So this is going to look like, I don't know, a land of fairies that also has these weird creatures in it, or Bigfoot is present, right? So just use your imagination, because this is going to be so fun. It's really, I hope, going to get us in touch with our younger self and let go of some of that responsibility as adults. And feel free, if you have any questions, you can DM me, or Kathy, is it okay if they put them in the retreat Facebook?
Yeah,
Okay.
very much
And then
so,
I
yeah.
can, and just tag me and I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you,
Thank
Chris.
you. Mhm.
I love working with you. I love it. I love your energy. So pleasant, so wonderful. And she does great
Thank you.
crafts. Love crafts, kind of deal. The
Thank you.
next person we're going to be talking to is Miss Emily Ann. And she is going to offer quite a few things. So, Emily, you're on stage.
Hello. Hi. So I am Emily, and I am a Holy Fire Karuna Reiki master, and I am also a veteran makeup artist. I've done makeup for 16 years, and what I'm finding in my personal practice is I am really being guided towards healing inner beauty. And that is so near and dear to my heart. I've always held it so near and dear in honoring my makeup career. And as I've gotten older, there's so, I mean, just as women or just in feminine energy, there is so much healing I feel that needs to happen within beauty. And it really truly does come from within. And what I'm finding in readings is there are just certain signals that come up. There are certain things that our bodies are craving. There is certain healing taking that we're taking back from even be when we were children. There are moments where maybe you didn't feel you were maybe teased for a certain thing or you had to go through your ugly phase. We all had our ugly phase. And there's just these moments that we need to release and really invite in and accept ourselves wholly and completely. And what it really does is it allows us to just be freely beautiful and it radiates. You can feel that radiation of gorgeous, just light. And that's really what I'm gearing towards. And so Kathy has let me really have so much fun, and I'm really getting a chance to like come in hot. And I'm going to be doing readings for everyone. So you will get your own individual reading with me. And when I say these readings, it's not like a traditional card reading or this chakra needs help or something like that. I've had everything from, I had a woman where she changed her hair color a lot. And what came up was if she felt the urge to color her hair black, that was like a red flag. She knew that she needed to do some journaling and some inner work because that was like a red flag for her. I've had where I'm like, you guys, I'm no doctor, I'm no nurse, but sometimes things will come up like, girl, you need to steer clear of like eating a certain food, or maybe that you got a little too much caffeine going on, it's taking its physical toll on you. It's little things like that, or even like, hey, it's time to maybe look at changing your hair. It's time to maybe start indulging in some self-care. Little things like that that all just kind of add up to you being the best version of yourself, and we're going to have that one-on-one time for me to be able to really sit with you. And we're going to work through whatever needs to work through. We're going to talk about whatever needs to be talked about. And it's different for every single person. And that's what I really love about it is it's not just like you need to wear more eyeliner. It's nothing like that. It's so much deeper and more personal than that. And beyond that, we're also going to do what I love to call the makeup dump. So we all remember when we were young, braiding each other's hair and playing in makeup and just having fun in that way and just being like girls together. And we're going to have a time to do that. And I'm going to bring a massive amount of hair and makeup things. And we are just going to put it out, and everybody just goes crazy. And you have me, a veteran makeup artist, there with you to guide you if there is something you've always wanted to try. If you're like, I've wanted to wear red lips and I've been so afraid, I'm like, girl, this is your perfect red lip right here. I got you. Or I really want to wear all the glitter on my eyes with fake lashes. Done. We're doing it. Um, Fun hair, like all the things, just being women and enjoying it, like really bringing out that inner little girl and tapping into it and just having fun with it again. I feel like there's just, we all have just kind of gotten like, either we're just like, no, I don't want makeup, I don't want to do that, or we're like, there's just so much, it's overwhelming. So we just are going to play in it and have a good time and put glitter everywhere and just have fun with it. I'm really, really excited about that because you guys, I have a lot of stuff and we're going to have
I bet
so
you
much fun.
do. And
16 years, I got a lot
Emily,
of stuff.
Emily, we're going to actually do it on Friday night, the night before the ball, so they could get some creative makeup ideas for themselves.
Love it. Love it. We can do your little practice run, whatever you want. We got it.
Yeah.
Um, so please, what I would like to add to that is if you are someone who isn't a makeup person or isn't really a hair person and you're like, I don't have anything, that's okay. Please do not stress about that at all. I have enough for the entire city. So do not stress. I have more than enough. But if you do have something and you do want to bring it, please feel free to do that. If you're like, I have this amazing palette that I haven't ever touched, but I bought it 3 years ago, bring it. Bring it. But just don't feel overwhelmed if you don't have anything, because like I said, I have more than enough for everyone. And then Kathy, am I doing a meditation too? Or were we just
Well,
doing the individual readings? I can't remember where we decided to land on that.
you were talking about doing maybe two group sessions
Yeah.
instead of individual readings. So I'm not sure where you're at on that. And then the meditation, I'm not sure if you're going to offer, you can offer one, through the group
Okay.
sessions or something like that. We'll talk about
Yeah.
that. But I'm thinking that you were thinking also sort of like one-on-ones is like do two, split the groups up into two, and then certain times do that channeling of that what you were
Yeah.
doing. Yeah,
Perfect.
that's what I think we
I
were
just
doing.
couldn't quite remember where we landed on that because we were going
Yeah,
back and forth.
so you could do a little meditation before you do the channeling. Probably would help. Right?
Yes. That
Yeah.
would be perfect. Yes. So we'll kind of open as a little group and then we'll go individually.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Perfect. Yeah,
exactly.
so we're gonna
Exactly.
have a good time. And like I said, I've done makeup a long time, so even if just you personally have a few questions, I got you. I got
Yeah.
you. We're gonna have such a good time. I'm so excited for this retreat.
I gotta say, Emily, I'm not a makeup person because I get, my skin's very sensitive. But last year, you did my hair and you did my eyes.
I
And
did.
you did, and my husband saw pictures of me afterwards. I think I told you this, and it touched your heart. I looked like, wow, she really is touched by that. And he was like, whoa, hot. Well, this is you? Yeah. He didn't say it that way, but he was like, oh, I like that picture of you. It's like, yeah, I was wearing makeup. Just one of those times. But
Your hair was magical. I got done and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I did that one.
yeah, it was wonderful. It's wonderful. Thank you, Emily. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
very much. All right, so our next person we're going to talk to is Miss Kim, and her and her wife Vicky have been working with me probably 95% of all my retreats when they came in after I met Kim, and they've been helping me throughout. They're my helping team, and they are just astonishing. They are astonishing people, wonderful hearts. If you need something, can't find me, find them. I'm gonna put it on them. Find them. They will come and get me. But yeah. So Kim, we're gonna talk with Kim first. And Kim, what are you gonna offer us?
Well, Vicky and I are going to be the shakers and movers of the group. So I'm offering some forest bathing, and we're also going to do some kite flying. So with the forest bathing, it's a slow, mindful immersion into nature. It's not a quick walk where you're going to get to your destination and go back. It is a nice, slow, beautiful, grounding walk that you utilize all of your senses. You're going to be smelling, you're going to be listening, you're going to be watching, you're going to be breathing in all this wonderful fresh oxygen that all of these trees are providing for us. So it's slow, but it's also very energizing at the same time because of that connection that direct connection that you're going to have in nature. So we've been walking as a group, but there really won't be much talking. It's just your own experience as we're walking through the woods. And the goal is to be present in the moment and sensory in the moment. We're not judging, we're not evaluating, we are just in the moment and walking in the woods and appreciating the beauty that surrounds us and the grounding that we feel. And it's just going to be a beautiful start to our mornings because we're going to do it first thing in the mornings before breakfast. So it'll be a beautiful way to start your day in nature and grounding. So I'm really looking forward to that. I am an outdoors girl, so thankfully my things are outdoors. So the second activity I'm going to be offering is kite flying. So everyone that attends will be getting a kite. So that's exciting. Kathy has those ordered for us. You'll have your own kite to fly. Beautiful. And kite flying really supports your body, your heart, and your spirit. It's just a playful practice that grounds you while you're helping yourself rise up into the sky. So physically, I mean, you're outdoors, you're moving around. It's light exercise, but you're moving, you're working on your coordination, your balance as you're looking up to the sky. Um, just that contact with the earth alone and is going to be wonderful. So the emotional benefits, it calms your mind, it reduces stress. It can have you be patient. Maybe your kite's not taking off right away, or the kite is just a crazy kite. So a little patience and focus and calming of the mind as once you do get it up into the air. And it just builds confidence in yourself. Look at what I'm doing. I have not flown a kite since I was 5 years old, and I'm out here as an adult flying a kite. Look at me. And just offers a simple break for you just to get outside and connect with the openness of the spaciousness of the sky. And spiritually, it reminds us that we can be grounded and free at the same time. Because as you're down the ground and you're looking up at your kite, and that kite can represent a release, anything you need to let go. You can enjoy the vastness that's out there while still being grounded on the ground. Also, that kite string is that connection for you from your heart to maybe the possibilities in your life, options. It's endless. And also it kind of reflects on maybe some things you want to let go. What a great time to put that into that kite and just to release. And it's just you can make it a beautiful little ritual of letting go. And I actually am going to lead a meditation prior to going outside. It's called a ritual of sky and surrender. And it's beautiful. I tested it out on Vicky the other day and she loved it. So I'm really, really excited about this meditation that I wrote specifically for this activity. And I think it's just going to be a beautiful, nurturing, and a releasing experience for everyone that participates in it. And I'm just so looking forward to it. And you can take your kite home. So you get to continue to play with your kite whenever you feel like you just need to release and let go and go outside. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited to fly my kite.
I am excited for
Yeah.
it too. I haven't done it since I can't even remember. I know I was in the single digits.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
All the joy, all the fun, the
Yeah,
giggles that we're gonna have.
it is. It's going to be a blast.
I'm going to enjoy
Yep.
that a lot. Thank you, Kim.
You're welcome.
Vicky, our DJ
Yay!
Vicky,
Yay!
are you ready for us?
All right. Well, I'm an old school DJ who will be dropping some old school beats to get you connected with your inner child from back then. Remember those days when your parents had put on music and you just kind of dance around, and somehow those words get stuck in your head and you still carry them with you to this day? It's amazing how music can stick with you like that. And so I'm just kind of a different kind of a sound healer, just delivering my music and getting your heartbeat thumping and getting a good connection with the people around you, because music connects people. You know, everybody can have a different interpretation of the same song, but it still connects you. So I DJ with vinyl and I DJ with CDs. So if any of you have a childhood song that you still have on record or CD and would like to bring it, I would love to play it for you and have you dance to your song. So I'm excited to be here and I'm excited to do this. This is going to be a fun theme.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun, Vicky. So, you know, a lot of people were asking me a little bit about our upcoming ball that we have once a year with our retreats. And it's a metaphysical ball with a theme, and this theme's going to be the masquerade. And a lot of people have asked me, okay, I need some inspiration about the masquerade. You know, you could think, be playful, be mysterious. You know, express a side of yourself that you don't usually show. As a child, what did you always want to do, be, or dress up like, or connect with? What kind of things have you done that? I asked somebody that right away, and they said, "Oh, I do this. I always wanted to be like this." I said, "Well, dress up. Find that mask to represent what you want, what you're aligned with." You know, so masks, they can be. Somebody was just talking, the group was just talking about masks that, what if you have glasses? What are you going to do with the mask? Somebody was talking about taking one of those masks that you hold with the little thing. There's half mask, eye masks, delicate veils could be your mask, right? Subtle face adornments. You got Emily over there. She can make up your face. Materials like lace, velvet, feathers, metallic, jewels. Um, Make sure you're comfortable to dance in because, DJ Vicky's going to get us going. So, it's optional, but it is a masquerade. I want you to be, feel good about yourself and through that. So it's a symbolic of playfulness and purity and beautiful. So again, think of that mystical twist. What dream did you have as a child, right? Your character you always imagined being. Secret power that you always had. You could be a big mystic and have a beautiful mask. After you get to the mask stage, so I have a mask right here. So I am going to actually be a peacock. I love peacocks. I was a peacock when I was, I was a peacock. I wish I was a peacock when I was a little girl. But my dad had a catering business, and he always went to this peacock farms when I lived in Virginia. And when I was a little girl, I loved going with my dad and going on there, and I would see all these peacocks. And I tried to be a peacock all the time. I thought I was a peacock. I wanted to be a peacock. I chased the peacocks. I was like 5 or 6 years old. And so that always adorned me throughout my life. I draw peacock pictures. It just feels fun to me. I love the colors, the rich colors of it. So I'm wearing for myself, I have had this mask forever and ever and ever. And I'm going to be wearing like a bluish dress to go with it, very comfortable. I might even get long gloves because I'm going for that. I never dressed up like that. I never wore long gloves before. I want to wear long gloves. So there's certain things that I'm adorning myself with that I'm having fun with. All right. And that's what it is. Think of a mask that, gets your creativity going, and then that is the focal point, and then the rest is just the background part. All right. So, it helps you out with your creativity of the things. You can even be a little kitty cat, like Emily's holding a little kitty cat right there. You could be an animal. It's okay. At the end of the time, we're going to have a fire ceremony, and we're not going to burn your mask. But we're going to have like a Kleenex, and we'll wipe it over our face, and we're going to do a little celebration of unveiling our mask to everybody and to, for the flow of your creativity of your child within, the celebration of it. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing throughout this time. And so if you guys have any questions, you please reach out to us. We are here for you. We don't want you to feel stuck or isolated or, oh, I really want to go, but I'm by myself. Is it going to be easy? Yes. If you're flying in, some people fly in. They're not all from Wisconsin. And so what you do is you ask me, I give you a welcome packet, and I explain where you could fly into, the maps to get there to the place, and all that things. All right. One more thing I want to share with you guys before we leave is that how do you register or find out more details about what's going on? You go to wisconsinreiki.com, www.wisconsinreiki.com, and go right here to the retreats, Nestle of the Soul, May 14th to 17th. And you go down here and you'll see all the information, our helpers, what we're doing. Let me see the event details. All right. So the event details will show you what's going on, different events. You could click on the person's name and find out more about them, their history, what they do for a living, and things like that. So I try to make it as educational and informational as about. Here is the Nest of the Soul, Inner Child. You'll be getting this as when you register too, and this is our program. It tells you all the different little things that we're going to be doing. The next thing is, in the main page, is travel info, event details, our community, and how to register. So what you're going to do is that you have a couple options. If you just want to come to the ball, a dinner and a dance, you can register for only Saturday. It's $99. You don't get to sleep over. You don't get a room, but you could come to the party. All right? And you could come to the masquerade ball. We started it last year with our witches ball. And so here's full registration. All you do is click that in and you will get the registration. All right? And it will look like that. Oops, sorry about that. The next thing is the choice of pricing of what is, you click here for pricing. You're not buying anything right now. All right? You're just looking at the rooms and finding out the prices and seeing what's going on. All these rooms and the prices come with 3 meals a day and snacks. All right. But if you do have your favorite snack, you might want to bring it, for the little times that you're doing it. If you want to come and not stay overnight, there is a 3-day Saturday pass. All right. So I'm sorry, 3-day pass, and then there's a Saturday pass for the only thing. And you just click those two things. All right. So it's a little different, different things that you can choose. There's a little bit of, here is a video that shows you the facility inside, all the little different information, past photos that we have taken before. If you guys remember all those kind of photos, it's been fun. It's been very fun. So those are the kind of things that we want to open our hearts and share with you. This wonderful event to help you through your wellness, your connection with other people with alike minds. It's just a wonderful time. So I want to thank you and hope to see you. And we still have some rooms left, and we'd love to see you come and join us. So bye-bye, everybody.